Yo, what is good? We back. We back. Hello. All right. Take this last couple bites of my pizza. And we can get the roll. Forgot. I always forget. All right, here we go. Okay. We are here. Okay. Let's get started. I love to lay out welcome meal, but duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. There are 101 things I need to do. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alize? What in twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can help you with. I could do with a hand, it's true. Thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the ladder, I would say. What's going on? Be right back. Yeah. Well, I just got here. I didn't want just the start screen here while you hear me clicking my pizza hobs. But I'm here. I was like on the be right back screen for like 2 minutes. Not even two. Like a minute. Oh man. Okay. Or we do that. Could you tend to a few patents perhaps? There are 3 in particular, to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them. Oh, for patients. I don't know why I said patents. Patents? Where did I get that from? Oh boy. Seeing that their skin isn't caked in sand. Okay, we can do that. Their names are Pondil, Toden, and Harik. They may not give much in the way of response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. Okay, we're going around and talking to folks. Hey kid. Thank you. No, you're welcome. Okay. Guess we're here to try to help tend to them. Totem just kind of mumbled. Totem glances up at you blankly, but you notice the tension in his face eases slightly. Okay. Hobbs, if you're here, I did load up a new clip. And I like the new thing that Twitch added, where you can make it a short as well. Heart remains utterly still. The texture of the skin has hardened into something akin to plaster. Is he about to turn? I think there's something wrong with our guy. I think he's about to turn into one of the soul eaters. Let's go this way. You seen the patients? How are they? How were they? I mean, they were. Good, that's good. I knew they would enjoy meeting you. I'm concerned about Harlot, though. I have to speak with the other carriers, but I think his time may be near. Yeah, his time is definitely near. We shall leave you to have a discussion then. I'm going to take the Rand to Moore School. If you have any errands there that need doing, well, I suppose there's one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the market? Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Duh, Ghost. Did I send these out? I did not. Did not send these notices out. Like nobody knows I'm live. Because, you know, YouTube probably is not sending out my notifications. Okay, there we go. That should help a little bit. Last one. Okay, there we go. Man. See, that's what happens. I get distracted by food and forget to send out my Discord notifications. Pick the nectarine from the markets, please. Cassandra's caravan just passed through, so Roland Ron should have some fresh fruit. Alright, sure. Come to Duran, there's something I want you to see right after we stop at Royal Ron's stall, of course. What up, Jay Will? Got me pulled up? Appreciate it, fam. Working on something? Got you. Yeah, I don't know how long we'll be on tonight. I gotta work in the morning. I don't know how much snow I'm gonna have to fight with. Can't fly yet. Can't fly. I think the other one's like back behind me. We'll wait a little bit. I could have just transported there via crystal, but it's too easy. Let's walk. Let's see how much stuff we have to avoid on the way there. Yep, and those ones coming after me. The name of the land is Twitch. Okay. Field of Ambers. More squall. Okay. Oh, back again, are you? You need another taste of Royal Ron's wares? Nah, fam. I'm good. Actually, we're looking to buy nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Oh, yes. Nectarines, peaches, grapes, fresh and juicy. Given how rich you cracked your coin purse with me, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one. Free of charge. Gods, I've never seen a moored merchant give away something for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here? Oh, yes. I'll take a jar of honey-eyed worms. Honey-eyed worms? What? Yeah, right? Oh, no, they're not for me. It's an offering of sorts. And the worms, if you please. Only the best wigglers for you. Come again, my friends. Worms things is nasty looking. It's cool. Right, that's our shopping chores taken care of. Let's head up past the Ethernight to the main tower. The view I want to show you, you can only see from its very top. I again have yet to understand why everybody went separate ways. It didn't make sense. I guess we need to do something with the story. I don't know. Honestly, it was very nerve-wracking. Here are your precious worms. That buys us a trip to the top of the tower, does it not? Glizzly, wormlies, wrigglies, you actually brought them. It really shouldn't let you, but just this once, alright? Only once. Never fails, shall we? I would love for this to be a talking cutscene. But my guess is it won't be. It could be. Might be.
Look.
Hey, it is.
Over there, where the wall is broken. Do you see what lies beyond? That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness. Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance. That nectarine you bought, it's Halric's favorite fruit.
This little thing?
Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light.
Yeah, figured he was about to turn.
The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn. Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals.
Bruh. It's a tough road right there.
I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough. But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
Yeah, there was a...
Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the XIV concerning the timing of his summons. But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield. So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless.
Something on my screen.
On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Why did I stand there and hold that for that long period of time like that? Why didn't I just hold it and then she started telling a story and I did just put it back? I held it for like 10 minutes in my hand. I'm glad I was able to show you that when it comes to the understanding the catastrophe which fell before the first. One glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the wall is worth more than an hour of Urianje's lecturing. And I needed you to know beyond a doubt that Tessin has no other choice. The nectarine will be a kindness. This isn't just a threat posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. Carers are truly fond of their rewards and would spare them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death. Well, all right. Well, let's ride. Don't give me. I can't fly right now. This is stupid. Not gonna use the bird. Just gonna use the chocobo. Chocobo! All right. Amber. Then we come across something called Twitch, which I'm guessing is far further away than what I make, but no. There's Twitch. Oh wait, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Why is the thing hanging out in the sand? I ain't seen him here before. Thanks for everybody coming by, hanging out tonight. Let's get in here. Man, snow. So who else got snow? Who else got snow? I think my friends in Arkansas. Hobbs, right? You got snow. I was told by Mrs. Hobbs that you've quietly got to work and got stuck for a little while. Did you make it home? Is the question. You're back. I hope you had a nice time. And did you manage to find a nectarine? We did. Thank you, Alize. Explained why I wanted this. Has you? I can see it in your eyes. Kind of cruel, but understandable at the same time. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others. We've decided to keep an eye on Harix for now. Bro, Harik looks bad, bro. What are we waiting on? We putting everybody else in danger. Thanks to you, though. If his time does come suddenly, we're ready to send him on his way with the taste of happier days. What are we waiting on? Why are we still here? Let's go find the others. Well, nothing is going to happen for a little while yet. So let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it is time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat. I'll make us a nice stew. Okay. So the next quest I accepted is somebody making me food. Tell you what, this better be a talked out scene.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Bro, I am.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
I am over here shivering, y'all. I'm a fat back, so we're gonna go ahead and say I'll have another bowl then.
That's what I like to hear. Give me a moment to warm up the pot. In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get. I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs. I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death.
What's going on, Lee boys? It's going great, man. Going great. We are just getting into this storyline of this quest, of this expansion.
But also
this is our
thankful
first
that
friend
passing
that
was
we
peaceful.
lost. I never know what that is. What is that? I should know. But for some reason, I don't know. Because I'm not looking at it.
It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for.
I don't know.
Even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrant could tell you a version of it. Warrior of Darkness, servant of death.
I forgot
take
what I set it
care
up
of our
for.
souls at our
Yeah, go ahead.
dying
I'm
breath.
doing well, man. I am doing well. Doing very well. Cold?
Let sinners and
Cold?
eaters of sin
But
go
I'm doing
with
well.
thee, that all may return to the sunless sea.
I'm sitting over here shivering.
Well, that's the version I was taught anyway.
I need the
It's
40s
just
to
an
come
old
back.
bedtime story. He certainly never deigned
I'll be
to
happy
visit us
40s
here.
in the wintertime.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
Yeah. All these fools is looking up.
They're coming.
Desleen! Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Well, here we go. Gotta go kill a kid. He turned into a soldier. Gotta take him out. Duran Isaiah, we have to go look for Herrick. I don't know what's gotten into him, but if he's wandering out there alone, we'll assign a search area and split up. Any idea where he might head? Nope, he's never done anything like this before, but it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated they can sense something. In any case, let's keep the search close to the inn. Herrick is very sure on his feet, so he won't have gone far. I'll search the east side. What up, JJ? How's it going, girl? How's it over there on your side of the pond? Please, Herrick, please be all right. I'll cover the north and west. Then you'll take everything from here to the south. Okay. So I guess I gotta go out. You know what? Let's bring my chocobo back out. That chocobo. Get on and ride it. Why, fam? Why we gotta go right over here and buy something? Can I avoid it? Or is it gonna see me and attack? Guess it's gonna stay in its place. Cold, I'm full and drunk. I probably should go grab if I didn't have to work tomorrow, I got still a half a bottle of tequila we were drinking on New Year's Eve. You see those sounds of Harlech. Maybe he went further west. So now we gotta go west, bruh. You're definitely gonna follow me. She told you. Definitely gonna get. Not drunk if you're feeling the cold. Thanks. I mean, I'm not. Bro, why did it get so weird dark there for a second? Yeah, I probably should give me a thing of tequila and take a couple shots. Because I could use some to warm the belly. You scan your surroundings in search of Harlech, and suddenly you find yourself under attack. Here we go. It's pretty quick here. Please. Yeah. They're not responding the way they should. Oh, stuck there. There we go. I better sleep. Good night. Hey, later, JJ. Don't know why. Thanks. There was there. I don't know why. Thanks. Oh yeah. I said, feel the cold. Thanks. I mean, you know, maybe you felt thankful. Maybe you felt thankful. Okay, we gotta head back. Let's see, Sookie. I meant to. Okay, 14-7 Ohio State. It's kind of how I thought it would go. They said, nah, you're not just going to go in here and not get seen by nothing. We'll make quick work of whatever this is. Stand something. Gonna use base attacks. Even my autocorrect is Canadian. That was very Canadian of you, Luke. Very Canadian of you. Alright. Should be good now. You said even my autocorrect is Canadian.
Any sign of him? No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
I mean, but they already got him, right? Pretty much.
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones. Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it!
I'm doing a lot of standing around for something we're running after. Okay, finally. Finally we started running. You can't really go after something if you're standing.
There it is!
And it's got hair.
Is that... Oh no! Ulrich!
Man, y'all let it.
We have to run!
Holy snap.
Tesla, no!
Oh, well, it's good to know you, Tesla. It was good to know you.
We all deserve happiness, wherever we can find it. The time left to you is precious. No one should die in pain. Mother, I...
Why are we just still standing around? Why is the little dude just standing there chilling like ain't nothing happening? Bruh. I would have ran. It's a pretty quick transformation. Wait a minute, how'd the thing get his arm back? Or wing back?
No, 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 no!
That thing is hideous.
Forgive me, Alice.
It did sound painfully. That sounded absolutely painful. I'm sorry, Duran. I tried to tell the carers what had happened, but I can't be the shoulder they lean on. Not like this. So you want me to tell them? I don't know these people. I always gotta be the one. It's just so unfair. Tesla was always so cheery with her patients, telling them not to be scared, that there wouldn't be any pain of all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. Bruh. Why am I the one being selected to tell these people? I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so appreciate what you're doing here. Me, I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial. And she cared about that sort of thing, about giving people their chance to say their goodbyes. I don't even know how we supposed to react to that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't even know. Herrick's just there. Herrick is unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky, where the Senate Eater made their escape. Tears in the sand. Trying out any Marvel rivals? No, that is definitely not my game. That is not my game. That is a game that is too much. So I did Suicide Squad, right? and that game puts me in the memory of Suicide Squad and Fortnite. It's kind of like a mix up with Marvel skin. It's kind of like Marvel skin, a Marvel skin version of the games. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm straight. Alize, thank you. What you're doing, it means a lot to them, to me. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Eric. What up, Jody? How we doing, my guy? Hurt. There wasn't even a fight. It was too late, too slow, and I thought I could protect you. You can't blame yourself for the things beyond your control. You brought her back safe and sound. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing in my role here. I hope you will forgive me for leaving you, and you will delay Eric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. What you had to study, Ghost? More ball hogging? Let's go. Not ball hogging. We always do. Of course, she would have done the same. Farewell, Eric. Keep Tesla's words close to your heart. As soon as I get out of this cutscene, I'll let you know. Wait, you're leaving this very moment? I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? I have a destination in mind. Yes, and a purpose. That damned light building without cease. It's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the eaters. But what if we could correct the bounce? Even if it were only little by little, even if it took years, it would surely make things better. Now hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you even hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. That's right. We should return to the Christianum. I may not be able to repel the eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I have gained here to hurt them. They don't understand why we leave them so quick. All right, so I am studying to become an agent for an insurance company. I have to do property and casualty, health and life insurance study on my own, as well as some kind of securities training. I still have my current job as the bank manager, but this one's provided me an opportunity, if I can complete it, to become my own boss. So I will essentially become an independent contracting agent for this company, be able to set my own hours, be able to set my own goals, be able to run my own office the way I see fit. And that to me is important at this point in my life. I like the bank, but the bank has not been, as of late, what I want to continue to do. If I continued at the bank, doesn't seem that it will be a thing that I will be able to continue as long as I'm at the bank in Indiana. And I'm not moving from Indiana, so at least these things don't throw things. Usually I get attacked on and they throw things at me. This is why flying is so important. Because otherwise it's a very long trip. A very long trip across the desert sands. We probably won't get back to any more football games until after Monday. I'll be watching playoff football with my son this weekend. And then, bro, okay. Holy crap. That is not how you want to do that. That is not how you want to do that. That definitely seems like death. I'm glad I looked down before I kept running. I was like, I feel like there should be a bridge I have to cross here soon. Now, if I was flying, it wouldn't matter. I could fly over it. But since we're in a new area of the game, I haven't unlocked all the areas of flying. Man, that angle is terrible. Zara Charlaw. Yeah, that. Everything's coming after me. Go away. I'm not bothering y'all. Why are you bothering me? All right, here we go. Made it. I don't know how Alizé made it before me. I'm riding on a chocobo. Forgive me, Duran. I cannot stay there a moment longer. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and the women at the end battle against the blight with kindness, I must fight it in my own way with steel. Miss Alizé, is there anything I can get you? Your swiftest Armio. I need to return to the crystalline immediately. As you wish. About 3 seconds from buying me a little heater to put right here. This is ridiculous, bro. I'm freezing. My toes is cold. Okay. Remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Armoron again. I barely got the sand out of my eyes. Yeah. But the wind did help to clear my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the XIV. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Sin Eaters out. Shall we? Okay. So that is the end of this quest. Use this crystal here to get to where I gotta go. We are going to gates. What's going on, Months? Bro, Months, I'm telling you, fam, my toes feel like sickles. Was working, went to the loo, came back, and the kitten was hugging your face on stream. Paw on it? What? And one of the kittens. Oh, one of your kittens. I was like, I don't have no kittens. Well, I appreciate the kitten hugging my face. My face is one of those faces that, you know, is huggable. Shut up, Mutts. Don't say a word. Do you have business with the Crystal X-Arc? Just say the word and I'll be happy to escort you to the opera. Oh, get me in, fam. Get me in. Oh, boy. All right, so we're going to finish off this quest with Alizé. Thank you for seeking me out, Duran. It meant a lot to have you there at my side. I was tempted to set off again the moment we had decided upon a direction, but you have still to visit Alphanode, haven't you? I do. Paw on your face. She likes you. Hey, gotta love when the paws on the face. And if my brother, he'll be on the cusp of discovering something vital to our success. If he hasn't already, I'm content to stay here and consider our options for the time being. But don't keep me waiting too long, eh? All right. Let's go get her brother next. Yes. As I mentioned, destination is an island off the west coast. so you will need a mount capable of making the journey. Here's a letter of introduction presented to Cezum Dijama, the master of beasts at the Tinius Rookery, and he will take care of you. When you see Afino, be sure to pass on my warmest regards. All right. Love the paw in the face. Okay, bro. Toes are frozen. All right, we're going. Oh, right there. Right there. Okay. Can I jump the fence? I can. Oh, wow, I'm so athletic. Your face is unknown to me. What business have you at my rookery? Right, take this letter and just chill out. Take the letter and chill out, dude. Signed by the XIV, no less. Yes, I can provide you with an armor roll for passage to the Kushala Sea. I don't know how you say that. Kushala. I will pick you out a friendly well. That's right. Mounts like my great friend over there are common sights in these parts. But I gather you hail from a further afield, more accustomed to the chocobos, perchance. I hear there are a few places where they ride little else. Seeing you as a plainly unaccustomed to riding an armor, I think it'd be best if I accompany you on this flight myself. I mean, you should. Any Zoom worth of their name could do it, of course, but the XIV sent you to me. Ensuring you arrive safely is my responsibility. Gather your things and meet me at the armor launch. One of the junior tamers will tend to you while I ready the mounts. Bro. Can I get there? Oops. Didn't clear. Okay, it's time to change my minion. Don't like that little minion dude. He's weird. Give me back my alpha. Let's go, alpha. There's alpha. Hi, alpha. All right. We're going to the. There we go. There we go. Okay. That's why it's very important I got the little crystals taken care of as soon as I could. You want to fly on an armor roll to Kushala? Well, I suppose if Master Dimagene, it's probably Silent D, probably Jiminin is going with you. That's my guess. Like Django, not the Django, but Django. Wait here, please. The master should be along with the mounts shortly. Now you can travel to Kushala, speak with the aspiring armor tamer to fly to the island. Okay, cool.
The whistling breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment. Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
Kushala. Kushala? Kushala? Alright, well. We have arrived. This is the Cracking Shell Beach on the eastern coast of Kushala. You should be safe here for the present. Compared to the mainland, Sin Eater attacks are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. It is the people you should be wary of. Jesus. The people? I gotta be worried of the people now? Spotted city in distance, that's Elamoon, the island main settlement. It rivals the Christian in scale and was once an ally in our battle against the abominations. For years, Ilmaran elite have faced themselves to the masters of what realms of our broken world. They have gone as far as to offer leaders of our other settlements their protection if we bend the knee. Here we go. Bend the knee. But to say their ideals are questionable will be putting it mildly. The Christian is one among many who resist their heavy-hand authority, and while we are not at war, our relationship with the Ulamor is strained at best. It may be wise to consider your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city. Well, okay. I guess that's what we'll be doing. I'm glad we understand each other. Now, the Exarch has instructed me to divulge a secret that should make your finding your friend a good deal easier. Listen closely. What's the secret? What's the secret? Can't tell me you got a secret, then don't tell me. Okay. If you head south along the coast, you will eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Crystalline lives there, a man who goes by the name of Eobor. Eobor keeps an eye on everything that happens in Kusala and will be able to point you to the right direction. Just hand him a spring of time. That will let him know that you can be trusted. Here, this should be enough. Find your friend. I will stay here with the Amaro until you are ready to return. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Alright, back on the Chocobo we go. I don't know what these fools might throw at me. We're gonna stay hugged up on the edge here. For as much as long as you could. What I tell you? They just be throwing stuff at you. Eobor. There we go. Bro. Always gotta be warm. Not wasting precious fighting stuff on me, damn. Well, leave me alone. Let's try this again. What you after? Fish, crab? I think I've got an eel in the barrel somewhere. If you are a taster for Okay, hand him that. Oh, I do love me a bit of thyme. Chuck some in the pan, and it's like a bloody festival of flavors. Now, what is it that I can do for you? Can't say as there's been any major upsets to report these past few weeks. Alpha, I know that one. Our young champion of the downtrodden. Illamore is richer than all of Noravada put together, but it's a different story for them as live outside the city. Most spend every waking moment just trying to stay alive, which makes your friend's decision or dedication to helping others stand out all the more. I can hazard a guess as to where he is now. Get a message to him, but you'll need somewhere quiet to meet, away from the prying eye. Make for Stilitide. That is the fishing village just up the path there. You're looking for a rundown excuse for a tavern the locals call the Leaky Keel. Wait there, and I'll see that Alphino joins you. To the south. So it should be like right there. Okay. Oh, there it is. Touch this ether current. You gotta touch as many ether currents as you can. You gotta unlock the flying in these areas. Alright. Let's go, Mr. Chocobo. Ah, wait a minute. Okay, we gotta go up. That's all kind of things that want to attack me. Look at it. Look at it. Look at this. Would you look at this? Yeah, I think they all gone now, Jay. I think it's just you and me. I think it's just you and me, buddy. Okay. I'm going to assume it's going to be inside. Yes, sir. Right there. Oh. Oh. This is your first time in the tavern? It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. What will you be having? Let me get me some mead. Your fine choice, and what will you be paying with? Well, now those are exotic. Where did you come by coins like that? I'm sorry, dear. I don't doubt they have value, but I don't have a touchstone to test their purity. I'm not about to go begging for one from the neighbors, so we'll just have to come to some other arrangement. Here we go. Here we go. Warrior, do me favors. Here's an ideal. There's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables, but lately the pests have been eating more than we have. What do you say to a bit of extermination work? I want you to squash any vermin you find, then visit the caretaker and give him an earful from me for sleeping on the job. He'll be in the old silo next to the fence. Store like as not. Do that for me. You can laze about here as long as you like. Of course. So where am I going? I go up the road here. Okay. Oh, why didn't show that before? $751 yalms to the north. Okay. So probably going that way. Nope, we're not. Everything wants to attack you, boy. Probably overkill. Keep doing it. Alright, that's one. There's the other one. Okay. Guess in this little cabin thing right here, this little door thing. Yeah. No response. Maybe you need to knock louder. No response. Perhaps the occupant is hard of hearing. Really? Just make me knock on the door really hard. Make me bang on that. Make me bang on that joint. Doo-doo, please. You hear a faint squeaking from the room beyond. Time to burst in and save the day, brave adventurer. Why did it say it like that? No one is home, and judging by the lack of furniture, they haven't been here for some time. The gone scraps of vegetables on the floor suggest rats have taken up residence in their absence. Why can't I see none of that? Okay, yeah, that was weird. Man. Welcome back, dear. What did that good for nothing caretaker have to say for himself? He ain't there, player. Gone. Must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls. The hopefuls? Or the hopefuls. In Gate Town, outside of Ulamore. You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? And there I was thinking you were another dreamer. Well, never mind all that. Take a seat wherever you like, dear, and you've more than earned it. I'll even throw in another drink on the house. Look at that. Earn myself a drink. Or two.
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
Well, we know that voice. That's Alpha Note.
Oh, frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
Why they keep hiding his face like we don't know it's him? Alright, I'm gonna
Just
put
good to
y'all
see
on
you,
the Be
my
Right Back
friend.
screen.
The barley seeds you wanted. They should produce a better harvest than the last.
What, just like that? Oh, Alfie, you really are a dear. Well, I'd best be tidying up some of those empty shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
It seems an age since last we spoke. Not since the prisoner exchange in Doma. And Yotsu.
Yep. It's
It
been a
has been
while.
even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. The time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well. Alize said much the same thing. I don't think I've ever had such a scolding. But I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before.
Bruh, I cannot get warm at all.
I see. But the Exarch and Alize told me what they knew of events, but I had stubbornly clung on to the hope that all-out war might yet be avoidable. And poor Tataru. She must be sick with worry. We must endeavor to return as soon as we may. It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change.
Trying to get my beard like my character on the
But
game.
before we bid this world farewell,
Trying to
we
get
must first ensure
tightened
that
up
it
like
is
that.
not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral calamity. Urianger's vision of the future has, I fear, every chance of coming true. By his description, the catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire. Which can only mean one thing. Black Rose. Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Ascians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more.
Yup.
Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped. But so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means. And thus simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that
Excuse
sense,
me, y'all.
our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion. I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail. But I can tell you the process requires that...
Again, why did everybody go their own separate ways?
...be facing an existential threat.
And why is that the question that's being
One
answered?
being Sin Eaters, of course. They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered. That is what brought me to the gates of Yulmore. Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority. If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure? And so we take to the road once more.
Okay. This part here. Still tied or search still? Still tied. Okay. And that just completes that one. Alright, so we got... I don't know if we'll get to this story, part of the story today. Trying to see what my next actual big fight is going to be, but it's not going to be for a little while. Probably won't be to the next stream. Whole Minister Switch. Yeah. That'll probably be the next one. Okay. Cool. Let's keep it going. I don't see nobody. Oh, there it is. All right. Assuming you have no objections, let us make our way directly to the city outskirts. That's not what I wanted. Ah, that's why he dipped off so fast. He's back streaming himself. Okay, cool. Get back to this one. Okay, play. No, maybe. Okay. So weird. Here we go. Okay. All right, gotta go back out. That's quite a bit. We'll probably have to get that later. Hey, what's going on, Alex? Just stopping by before I head to bed. Shadowbringers. I'm kind of right now just gathering everybody back up, but yeah, I'm just confused a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see how the story finishes out here. I probably won't make it through the Alpha Node storyline tonight. I got Alizé already together. Yeah, I'm still at the very beginning. Yeah, it's a long opener. It's a long opener. A lot of cutscenes, a lot of things, people to meet, talk to, things like that. Yes, it takes a bit to pick up. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Kurosawa seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar. I had a similar impression of the crystal. Yeah, can't even say the word right now. Even in the distant world, people are much the same. To think that whatever calamity struck the source, after reflections such as this one, with all its culture and history, was being erased from existence. No, get away from me. Okay. Over there. Quickly, someone's in trouble. We're just running into danger, I guess. Sure, I have to deal with the stupid whatever that is. Oh, it left me alone. Interesting. Oh, look, it's a soul eater. Oh, thank the fates. Look out. Go. It takes a bit to pick up. I had to give up on the duty finder for a trial. Waited an hour, and in the end, I did it with the NPCs. Really, an hour, Alex. Jesus, that is wild, fam. Wild. Where did Alphino go? An hour. That's nuts. Should have gone with the NPC from the start. Yeah, probably. There you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings, but I see you have the situation well in hand. Fine work. Are you all right, madam? Just a few bruises from where I fell. Nothing compared to what was in store for me before the brave soul came to my rescue. Honestly, I thought I was done for. My feet are not as swift as they once were, and I knew there was no one left to hear me scream. Not that I had let that stop me. Okay, I'm going to head out. Have a good stream. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. Sorry, I should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside a little more for the rest of with the rest of them. Doubt those fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old crone like me. Still, even a shack near the gate has to be safer than staying here. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone. At least you make the senators. Oh, I missed the rest of that. Thank you again. You saved my life. Now I'm sure a strapping lad like you has little to fear. But I wouldn't linger long in this place. There's not to be had here but cobwebs and memories. Just as the lady said, many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in the Ulamor's shadow. Should the senators descend upon this region, there are precious few with the strength to fight them off. Speaking of which, have you not been told of these monsters? I have been. Bottom over there with Alizé. Watch one of them turn. Yes, Alizé would be well qualified to speak on the subject. Compared with Amaran, Kusalasia is almost a haven, but as you saw, we cannot let our guard down. Had you arrived but a few moments later, the Senate Eater would have claimed another victim. Still, we haven't won a small victory this time, at least. Now, shall we press on? We need to return to where the road forks and follow the path that leads west. A hero's job is never done. That big, ugly looking thing. Whale's Breach. Okay.
That gate up ahead is known as the Open Arms, and Yulmore itself lies beyond. This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gate Town, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
I thought I recognized you. Brought a new friend, eh? I'll bet you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even 3. Care to show me?
He's not here to compete. Leave him be.
What? I was only making conversation.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please! Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all! Yulmore extends its warmest regards. Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine. We seek a master culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy. Even on days when fish is not on the menu! Who among you will answer the call? Name yourself or another. We may not at all.
Fish, is it?
Was there anyone?
What about that girl?
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a center of power and authority? Well, that is not the only reason for its fame. It is also known as the City of Final Pleasures. The noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon. A poor man could sooner pass through the Iron Needle than Yulmore's gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of one of the privileged. And so they are picked over like market produce.
Wow.
What a catch! We'll not be throwing this one back. Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in the city of splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavor. Oh, just look at those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for? Well, what have we here? An extra share of meal to celebrate our newest resident! For you! Enjoy!
Thank goodness.
Meal is a foodstuff which Yulmore routinely doles out to the people of Gatetown, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well. Many here rely on it to survive in these times of scarcity, yet the whole arrangement just seems... well, let's just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Oh, yeah? Hey, what's going on, 2 James? How we doing over there on the Twitch side, chilling, fam? And on the YouTube side. No, you're on the YouTube side. Never mind. I'm over here. Tripping. I got my double stream chat over here. And then I got my YouTube chat down here. It's the one that gets generally the most comments going at a time, so I try to have both up so I can catch my Twitch people when they speak, but also have my YouTube, focus on my YouTube one a little bit more. Now you understand why my attempts to enter the city have thus far come not. The dubious privilege of residency must be won via a contest with ever-changing rules. They say this policy has been in place for the past 2 decades, ever since Yulmore's current ruler came into power. Watching the Cotton Bowl. Yeah, I just seen it was tied up. Is it 14-14 or 21-21? Yeah, from what I've seen, it does more harm than good. Not only does it distract people from our shared struggles against sin eaters, it robs them of their self-sufficiency. I have tried to propose ways they could improve their lot, but my words invariably fall on deaf ears. The attitude is so entrenched now, I worry that, well, perhaps you should take a turn around Gatetown and judge the situation for yourself. 14-14, okay. Here we go. A large pot bubbles over the flame, pale chunks of meal you realize float in the otherwise plain broth. Okay. Just look at it. Can you imagine a more beautiful city? Every day I dream of the life that waits for me inside those walls. Oh, will they ever pick me? Okay. Seems kind of odd. There's the other person. Still here, are you? Can't blame you for wanting to a slice of Illinois pie. If you ask me, you should ditch the sour-faced brat and make a home for yourself here. Gagetown is not much to look at, but at least it's safe, and the mule is the best thing I've ever tasted. Interesting. Interesting way of looking at it, sir. You've seen what Gatetown has to offer. People can no longer fend for themselves. They become dependent on the handouts of the mule and believe Illamore is the answer to all their woes. Yet, no matter how I frame my encouragement, they seem unwilling, nigh unable to convince of any other way of life. Sad day. Sad day. Real quick before I hop into the next one, just gonna pop over here, check out the score real quick. Man, it's still 14-14. Ohio State got the ball though. It's late fourth quarter. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I thought it would be a little bit higher scoring game, and I thought Ohio State would be up by a touchdown at least by now. Okay, a fickle existence. It's difficult to make a final judgment without first seeing the city's inner workings. Perhaps it's that uncertainty which always makes me feel so ill at ease here. Yeah. Yesterday's game was close too. My boys pulled it out though. Now that matters. Not that that matters. However, just unjust the system seems to be. If people claim to be content with their lot, it's hardly my place to criticize their choice. But take that elderly lady you rescued. Does it not seem that those who have chosen to forego Illamore's largesse and doomed to suffer for their independence? Nay, I am not convinced that Illamore's generosity truly serves the best interests of the Kusuya. I am not so naive to think that there is something miraculous solution of all this. Yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of the hard work village struggling to survive, even if it's chosen. The few rejoice at being plucked from poverty by the hand of the conspicuous noble. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I have taken those long, daily, delayed steps through Illamore's gates. It is fortunate that you arrived when you did, Duran. I have been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plan, it should come to fruition. There is the beast tribe who makes it home in the sea surrounding the island, the Odin, they call it, though you and I know them as Sahagin. For the most part, they keep to themselves in the ocean, grow toast, and rarely having to deal with the land dwellers. But as Tukru took such a great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kuganji. Business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. I duly discovered that the Odin are ordinarily fond of the land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular. And when I offered to produce such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. Ah, crap. I guess I clicked it as it was coming over. Yes, I've come a long way since my days of buying samurai swords without the first negotiating a price. My appointment with the Odin is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet with them on the shore. Might you help me make exchange? Bro, I am cold. It is cold. Excellent. I should be glad of your company. I just skipped another one. See where my buddy Nimi Chu is at. Yep, she still got Alice there. She may not finish tonight. She might finish tomorrow. Okay. Gotta be looking down. North. Is there something I can do for you, friend? Good day to you, Moshamai. This is my associate Duran. We are here to collect the produce I purchased. I loaded your lackey up with the goods not long ago. My lackey? I know no such person. Master lad, short blue hair. No, he said he'd come on your behalf, and since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed. Confounded. Someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. If this Chartland was here not long ago, he cannot have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You find a vantage point on the south side of the tower, and I shall take the west. That's exactly where I don't want to go. These big group people. Search for the surroundings for a male master with short blue hair. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target a likely suspect and inspect him with a R2 or VX. You have located your quarry. That was easy. Right, any sight of him? Right there, playboy. He's right there. You got a keen eye. Let us move in before he makes good his escape. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay.
There you are. The thief who claims the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Well, forgive me. I have to get into the city. I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen. No one here gives a damn about me. Look, when the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name.
Okay.
I'm so tired, I'm so
Be right back
hungry.
with the cutscene and run a restaurant.
I thought maybe I could steal your idea. Get in that way.
What is your name?
Kai Shear.
Tell me then, Kai Shear, must it be Yulmore or nothing? What of the Christerium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, it has to be Yulmore. That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Yulmorans' interest.
You'll give me your place? Just like that?
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you!
This was but one path. There will be others. But for young Kai Shear, it was the difference between life and death. I do not regret my decision, yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best. We strive to bring swift salvation to this world, that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
Okay, my bad, y'all. Getting back. I'm here. Let's see.
I suppose not. Were Estinian here, he would most likely scoff at my soft-heartedness.
Same old Alf, you know. Ever a slave to sentiment.
But I thank you for your kind words nonetheless. Let us see to it that both these stories have a happy ending. Shall we return to Ride then? Is that? I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble. Come on, they may need our help.
All right. Alright, well, let me just jump in the water. Wow. I bet you gotta go further around. Yep. Bro, that's annoying. That's mad annoying. I got the skills to swim. Oh, it's ether current. All right. That should take care of the worst of his injuries. Mercy. Mercy, I beg you. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. Man, I was about to put the game score up on the screen so I could not have to click back and forth. Okay, Ohio State's up 7. 7 minutes to go with the ball. I thought for certain I was dead. How am I ever to repay the kindness? Well, we'll settle for the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Tristal. I was invited into Ulamore to work as an artist. A wealthy couple took me in to paint pictures for them, but when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just as quickly turfed me out into the street. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave sin in the Lord. Something I even said. Within days, they had brought me before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him that I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the goddamn ocean. Dang. I just wanted to leave. You didn't have to throw me into the ocean. From up there? How were you not dead? Don't ask me. Luck, I suppose. Though if you hadn't found me when you did, I wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous, and the citizens condone such barbaric punishment. Oh, without a second thought, when Lord Vachuthrai passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. Oh, Texas got the ball back. 6.5 to go. All right. The more I hear about Illamore, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls. I shall bend all my thoughts towards securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first, we should convey Tristel to the shelter of the village. Fire or no fire, he needs to be out of the chilly coastal air. A way into the city. Look at that big wildebeest looking thing. Things do not like me. Okay, I don't like them either. Okay, stupid ghost. All right, pray accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you both my life, and if you permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Illamore, insofar as I am able at any rate. A bit, to be frank, the thought of sending my saviors into that awful place makes me sick to the stomach, but since it's a plain you set your mind on it, you should take this. It's my favorite paintbrush. The Illamore elites are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want. And if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince the people you have a talent for painting. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. I give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. Uh-oh, Texas is about to tie it up with 3:56 to go. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided, but I shan't stay long in this place, not with that city brooding over me. Nay, I move on to new lands and a new profession, and I'll keep you in my prayers from now until my dying day. Okay. Guess that's cool. And they say kindness is its own reward, but Tristel has repaid us with a gift as timely as it was unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painter steps in to fulfill the vacancy. Thankfully, I do have some modest skills with a brush. Nothing approaching that of a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, perhaps you could pose as my assistant. Yes, because, the gear that I'm in looks very assistant-like. Then it is settled. All we need to do is return to Gate Town and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. Oh.
Mr. Tinsley?
Yes, baby. You coming in?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta go to the no camera, y'all. The wife is walking in. Oh, they gotta go for it twice. They gotta go for all 4 downs inside the red zone at the 2. All right, we're gonna pick up some Blue Quest.
Cameras off.
Cameras off. Good. Yeah, Ethernet current quests. All right, we don't really read these. We just accept them and we go on about our business.
Some of the stories are good.
Huh?
Some of the stories are good.
Nah, I don't got time for them.
You got time?
What'd I just say?
You got time.
What'd I just say?
I'm out.
Okay, I can't go that way. Well, wherever it is, it's right below me. Bro. Where is it? It must be on the other side of the wall. Okay. Yeah, I think she's back in 4th and 9 or 4th and 8. Bro, what happened? What happened? And Ohio State got the ball back. That might be game. That might be game. Game over. Fumble recovery, touchdown. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's GG's. That's GG's. Wait for me to get in there? I didn't like I couldn't jump in there. There you go. Okay. Talk about I got time. I ain't got time to read that. Texas is going to have to put up, if they want to even have a remote chance, they're going to have to put up a real quick touchdown, a really quick touchdown, like a couple plays, touchdown. I must have been touching the button. It's the button. All right. go get this other blue quest real quick. We knock these out because we like to unlock flying. Speaking of which. Man. Oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, so only got 3 in the one. I already got 3 here, so we pick up a 4th one. Try to unlock flying as fast. Quest sync. What does that mean? Quest sync. Must be synced with how I finish something else. Yeah, I see the score 28-14. I just seen it on my phone here too, James. They gonna have to score quick. Look, I don't care. Oh crap! That's not what I wanted to do. Go. Okay. Oh, this cutscenes be way more than I want to deal with sometimes for some of this stuff. I don't mind doing the main story quest and reading. I'm not doing a bunch of reading and the side quest stuff. Yeah, they gonna need to score quick. They gonna need to score quick if they want to have a chance. They can't waste no more than about a minute. And then go for an onside. I mean, Texas is capable. But they got the big playability, but Ohio State's probably playing some kind of cover 2, cover 3 type shell. Too much story. Too much story for a side quest. Too much story for a side quest. Don't care. man, thanks for everybody hanging out. We're gonna be wrapping up here shortly. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I kind of want to, hopefully, was to get through the. This better not be. Oh, heck no, I don't want to do that right now. Not right now. I don't want to get lost down the hole. All right. Let's see. City of Final Pleasures. Let me see where I'm at. I'm only about halfway through. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get through the rest of this today. Which is okay. Which is okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Excuse me. Alright. I'm getting my butt out of that. I don't want to be in anybody's fate right now. Bro, where am I going? Ah, here we go. Here we go. Okay. All right. We'll get to this part, probably call it a night. Here they go. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it has been for the folks at our door. We welcomed a peddler who made pearls from a plum. Now we've placed for a painter of a plum. So come along and don't be slow. It's time to let your colors show. I can paint, portraits at least, landscapes and stills. Still life are so rarely commissioned these days. Oh, I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around an ease. What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? No, sadly not. Everything I painted is sold, soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will note that it has seen no small amount of service. Aye, flecks of plank, both old and new, a tool so much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well, come with us, and we'll put those talents to the test. And who is this hanger-on, well-wisher on paradise? Why, this is my assistant. He who unfailingly supports allows my art to flourish. I will go with him or not at all. Parasite, then. We shall leave his fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not with and having filled our latest vacant space, we retire to the Illumore's sweet embrace. Oh, mercy me, the mole. We almost took our leave without leaving a lovely token. We must empty the sack ere we make our way back. Wild. Wild, I tell you.
Redemption is beyond us. The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place. Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days.
Norva, Ellamore. Ulamore, maybe? Ulamore? I don't know how you say it. I don't know how it's pronounced.
Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
Okay. Welcome to the city of final pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No, not even a simple tear. Moving right along then. Our first task is to register you as residents. Make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way, so you just need to put on your happy faces and head to the joyous hall. The Bureau of Immigration is the first room on the left side of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice loud voice. The clerk will tell you where to go from there. Oh, and pay no mind to the folks off to the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gate Town, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means take your time. But why waste another moment? Go enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. The Bureau of Immigrations, was it? I suppose we better show ourselves willing for the time being. Oh, there is an Ethanite. I wasn't tripping. I thought there was an Ethanite shard right here. Okay. There's four small ones and the main one around here. Okay. Must be in this room right here. Yeah. Welcome to Illamore, fortune friends. May I have your names? I am Alphonode, an artist, and this is Duran, my assistant. Ah, yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Now, the citizens of Illamore have divided into two classes. There are the free, who are blessed with the favor of the Lord Vothfry, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen. In your case, painting pretty pictures. patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free or accept work as a general laborer. I see. And might you tell us something of the patrons we are to serve? The two patrons actually Shanuz and Dila Chai, a mystical couple whom most refer to as Chalice. They are both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility for your own sake as much. Now, a moment, please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. All in order, and these are your registration docs. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you will be officially Ulamornian citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise. Bro, what in the world? What in the world? It's cold. So cold. Welcome to the Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. What have we here? Alphino the artist, Duran's artist assistants to be employed in the service of the Lord Shanuz and Lady Dulala Chai. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think it's best that we deliver you to Chai residence before... Oh dear. That will not... Your smell... Hideous. Excuse me? Did you crawl here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat in the musk of some underwashed beast. Wow. Proceed directly to the delusionary next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you'll want to splash yourself with this perfume liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Korean, the guard by the stairs, will give you directions. All right, so it's Ohio State versus Notre Dame in the championship game a week from Monday. I hadn't realized we were so... I missed what they said about themselves. Okay. I guess we gotta go right out. Go down. I guess we'll take a shower. I mean, I like a good shower. You know what? You rinse yourself clean in steam of water. Why is my gear not wet? Did I shower my gear? Did I take my gear off? If so, would my gear be funky too? Is that a man's naked butt I'm looking at right there? Bruh. Nope. Wrong. I think it might still be in that room over there. Yo, fam. What's the deal? Oh, it's probably my inventory. Yeah, I figured that. You apply perfume as directed, and the delicate scent of roses fills the air. Awesome. Okay. Oh, you showered and dressed already, have you? And it's not that to say. It seems rather exposed for one's up. Does it not? Uh, Wouldn't she just? Very well. I shall endeavor to humiliate her boldness, then courage, Alphino. All right, he should come out clean. Clean, dry was my body and hair. I put on my brand new doggy underwear. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smell of the road have been successfully expunged. Shall we go present ourselves to our new patrons then? Alright. Onward. Whoa. Is there a big crystal around here somewhere? Before we do all that, let's go touch these crystals real quick. Then we'll go. Probably out the door. Oh no. Oh, I guess I can't yet. Okay. Oh, that kind of gonna go out. No. Nope. Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay. Well, I guess I must wait. Or what if I go outside? Can you walk around outside? Or is it all just steps? Yeah, it's just steps. Okay. Are you looking to present yourselves to the Chiases, are you? Let me explain how the city's laid out. Then imagine 3 layers, one on top of another. The layer here is called the buttress. Above us is the understory, where the military has its headquarters, and above that, you've got the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Ulamore spend their days. So if you want to find your new home patrons, you'll need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs, then look for the Grand Dame's parlor. They'll be in there, like as not. Okay. So they must be outside and then to the back from here. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This person here just chilling on the steps. Nope, still, that's probably the military area. Just take a look around real quick. Okay, let's keep going up. Jesus. There's the big ether knight. According to message engraved on the base, special permission is required to use this ether knight. The fudge, bro? Can I? Guess it is what it is where I am at, huh? Alright, that takes us to the end of this part, and I think that's going to be the end of the stream as well after we get through this part of the little quest.
Oh, who's this then?
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Ah, you must be the new,
Oh, goodness me! What an adorable boy! That silken hair, those pearly cheeks, oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers.
Kind of creepy, not gonna lie.
I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he'll paint us the most delightful pictures.
Yes. Well, I mean, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent packing last week.
Yeah, he ain't like that.
Wonderful.
Gotta play the part though, Alphino.
Welcome to Yulmore.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
Your assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all. Of all people, 'tis he who best understands my work. With his unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations. Once the picture is begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement.
Hey,
And
Jules,
so I
how's it
wondered, rather
going?
than him being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city he has so longed to see?
No,
Out
that's
of
odd.
gratitude for his priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on his behalf.
Ooh, did you ever hear of such devotion?
Okay, here we go.
Of course your assistant must have his wish. He shall be free to roam to his heart's content.
Oh,
Is that
man.
right, darling?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, dearest. Quite
Yeah,
right.
we know who runs this relationship. Okay. All right. Do I have permission yet to touch the crystal? Still need special permission. Okay. Well, that is probably going to do it for tonight. I'm gonna assume whoever those Lalazar, they're doing the same quest I'm doing, or right or wrong. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I am doing cold. Cold, Jules. Cold. I am cold. It is cold. My toes is cold. My nose is cold. My hands are cold. My chest is cold. And I got a sweatshirt on and a t-shirt on. I am cold. That's how I'm doing. I'm about to buy a little heater. But I think that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you to all those who popped in to say what's up. I think everybody came by. You too? Yeah, Jules. It is a cold event. My hands is freezing. So cold. So cold. It's supposed to be 4 degrees warmer tomorrow. High of 29. That's gonna be fun. So yeah, that should be fun. What else we got going on? Probably won't be streaming anymore the rest of this weekend. Watching some NFL playoff football with my son tomorrow. Got to run around with my mom. Tell Miss Tay I said hi. I will, Jules. I'll let her know you said hello. We are roughly. Okay. I think priests like to see. Yeah. There we go. There's that. Or is that what I gotta finish up? I don't know. But yeah. So, but thank you everybody for coming by and hanging out. Appreciate it. Until the next time we stream again. It's probably be Tuesday next week. We'll probably be back on some Madden Superstar mode, hopefully. Or something along the lines. But until then, it's your boy Ghost Dog signing out. Peace.